What's up, Hornets? Welcome back to the Woman of the Yard podcast. So, my name is Tempera Cowsette, and today we are here with the Delaware State's women's basketball team, our Lady Hornets. All right, so before we get started, we're going to get some introductions going.
My name is Savannah Brooks. I'm a freshman majoring in kinesiology, and I'm a guard.
My name is Joy Watkins. I am a sophomore majoring in public health, and I play point guard.
My name is Jayla Johnson. I'm a senior guard, and I'm majoring in liberal studies and biology.
My name is Jessica Martino. I'm a grad, majoring in sports administration. Oh.
All right, thanks. So I want to say thank you guys so much for being here. Okay, so we're going to start by saying Happy Women's History Month. So we're going to get into today's topics. We're going to talk about basically what it's like to be a woman athlete in college, women's sports in general, and yeah. So you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. So to start off, I'm going to ask, who influenced you guys to play basketball?
Me. Anybody can start.
I would say my mom did. She played, and then my sister played too. So I really grew up like watching my sisters and brothers playing, and I just really wanted to be like them.
Okay.
For me, it was my dad. He played college basketball as well, so I've really been around basketball my whole life.
I feel like me. Like, everybody's playing basketball outside, and I wanted to play. So it's like
self-motivation. I see them
Yeah.
doing that. I'm gonna do it too.
yeah.
Okay.
For me, it was my brother. He's only like 18 months older than me, and when I guess I was old enough to play, I wanted to be like him, so I wanted to play.
I like to see that. So if you could give me 2 words to describe like what basketball is to you right now, what would it be?
It's a good question.
2 words.
I need to hear y'all answer first.
I would say like motivating and fulfilling, because like the structure and the people around me just like they push me to be better and to just want more for myself.
That's a good
I would say motivation, and I would say family, because basketball creates like an environment where I can have like sisters, and my coaches are like my mentors, so
That's a good one.
it builds a good culture.
Yeah, I would say like community and outlet, just like she said. It's really like a tight-knit community, your own little personal family and an outlet, everything you've been feeling, just take it out on the court.
I got
That's
good
a good one.
ones.
Outlet is a good one.
I'm going to say love and purpose.
Hey, love and purpose. All right, so I would say that, let's see. So I know for me, and I'm not an athlete or nothing like that, but college itself is hard for me as like keeping up with academics. And as far as academics goes, extracurriculars, having fun, relationships, if anybody's in any. So I want to ask y'all, how do you guys keep everything in balance?
I feel like you said, like it is a family, so we just rely on each other, I don't know. I feel like if I need help with something, I know that I can ask a teammate for help, or because we all going through the same thing, so we know, like we understand. Like, you need it, I don't know.
It's really about time management and just leaning on your support system. So you are really like gonna have to make a schedule. You can't just go off the top of your head because you're gonna forget something. But yeah, most importantly, like she said, just leaning on your support system and knowing that you have those resources when you need them.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. I don't know if it's too personal. Any academic scares? Anybody?
Nah, it's not even that. It's just like finding time to do things, and then you just
Yeah.
get tired, so you really gotta fight being tired and actually just get your work done. So
Yeah.
sometimes it be hard.
It's like choosing with
Yeah.
take a nap or do you?
Right. It's playing with
Sleep,
fire.
priorities. Yeah.
Because you gotta pass your classes to be able to play. So
So I heard that you are our freshman on the team. So I would say, how was it your experience? And you guys can answer too, because we have a sophomore, a senior, and a grad. So y'all been playing for a little bit. So how has it been your first college experience?
It's been fun. Like it's been a bumpy road because the freshmen, you know how that is. You first come in, you like look you're down here, you gotta work your way up. But like they treat me like family regardless. I mean, it was a smooth transition when it came to like teammates and stuff like that. But I mean, the college level is definitely different than high school, so it was a lot to get used to.
Anybody else? You guys remember?
It's hard.
And it's hard to like manage your like work schedule with school. Like that's a huge difference transition. But, yeah.
But like, it's just you gotta change your whole life. You're used to high school. You got like what practice after school, so it's valid. In college, you gotta wake up like at 5 in the morning. Your day is basically starting when everyone's still asleep.
Right. It's like a job. It's like you have a job.
You done did like 10 things before 9 o'clock, so it's like
Or 9 o'clock is crazy.
Taking naps. You be taking naps at like 9:30 in the morning.
yeah. So it's like it's a big adjustment.
So with that being said, you've been playing basketball for a while. How have you grown as a person and a player?
I was a hothead. I mean, I still have my tendencies, but I know I've matured more. I've been able to like listen and take things in. I got my tendencies still, but I feel like yeah, just playing basketball and meeting new people, like it influences you and it just makes you want to be a better person. So like I said.
Yeah, I'd second that, and I guess it's helped me grow through adversity. A lot of different things have arisen, and so it's been tough having to work through those things. But at the end of the day, like I think we can all say we came out better people, and so
I feel like it's built my character. I feel like being around so many people and have to like communicate and do this and that with like a team has made me like come out of my shell more and just kind of like step into who I really am.
Yeah, I agree with what everybody said, but I also feel like not as only grown me as a character, but like it's been an outlet for like when things happen in my life, or like yeah, it's been an outlet where I can go to and just forget everything and just play.
So the season just ended, and I heard y'all got invited to MEAC. That's good. So y'all was just in Norfolk. How was that experience for y'all?
Me first?
I feel like it was a good experience. I feel like we had fun. You know, we did a couple things as a team. Watched a couple teams play. Facility was nice.
Yeah. And we had the award show. Miss Savannah Brooks over here, making the freshman team.
yeah.
She's too modest. But yeah, it was nice seeing at least one of us get recognized for this season, you know, because we've all been trying to put in work, especially from last year results. So we just been trying to turn the tables around and really prove to people that we deserve to be here as well. So getting some type of recognition, it was nice to see.
And I feel like we did prove we were supposed to be here even with our record. Like
Yeah.
we were tied for 5th. We were the 6th seed. We were
Projected
projected 8th.
Yeah.
I feel like we didn't get recognized as much as we should have, but
Yeah.
at least we got something.
I think it was a good experience overall. It was my second MEAC, but last year I was hurt, so I wasn't able to travel with the team. So this year, being able to go and just like be there with everyone, the environment, the vastness of the arena, it was a great experience. So excited, looking forward to going next year.
I feel like kind of what you said before, asking about like women's sports. I feel like going to the MEAC and, you know, having the banquet and how other things were run, I really feel like women's sports is growing and like the MEAC is growing and is getting stronger. And I feel like as a conference, like we're really proving that like we're good and we belong with other conferences too. So I feel like I was really proud, like being at that tournament and like representing the MEAC.
Y'all definitely do belong because women's sports is all that and more. Okay, so those questions were more on a personal tip, but let's see like how we're feeling. So you guys are playing college ball right now. Do you, as you being a freshman and you being grad student, all of you, is this more of like a fun, you know, through college, or do you want to take it further into the more WNBA future thing? How are we feeling about that?
Yeah. I mean, college basketball, everything's really political, so it's like it's on who you know, who knows you. So I feel like for me personally, I want to play overseas and work my way up the ladder in a way, and then try to land a WNBA tryout and just go from there, you know. So those are my plans.
I heard that.
I did this more for academics and just to be able to go into college and like already have like a group of people who I can know and like connect with. So just to make that transition like smoother.
Me personally, I don't know. I'm kind of just going with the flow, taking it day by day, trying not to jump ahead of myself too much. But I like every day my dreams are changing, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do either, but I've thought about going overseas, doing that type of thing. But I really just play because, something to do, something to keep me, feel like, what's it called? Keep me in a routine.
Like grounded.
Yeah,
Grounded, yeah.
yeah. Some type of organization.
Yeah, I like that. I like y'all answers.
You mentioned going overseas. So with women's basketball overseas, women's sports don't get that much acknowledgement in media or with people around. So I wanted to know, how do you guys feel about that, and why do you think that is? Because women's sports, from what I know, I'm not going to say it's much, but from what I know, women's sports are very active, very out there. They're just not getting as much publicity as a male sport would. Why do you think that is?
Well, it's also about it being male sports is very flashy. You know, people come, they want to see all the sports. If somebody dunk, and you know, women can't really dunk. Oh, we about to be dunking like that, you know. Yeah, we about to be dunking like that. But I feel like people, since they don't see that in the women's sport, they just automatically assume, oh, it's boring. I feel like people who don't really understand basketball, they just, I don't know, what's the word for it?
They just push it to the side.
Like, they really kind of just stay away from watching women's sports because they rather see something flashy. They rather really understand the game, see an actual game. What's that guy who
and
said?
actually, like a reporter on ESPN or something was saying like, "Oh, now for the actual basketball."
Yeah.
So what did we watch before? Oh, okay.
But I feel like men's sports has been around for longer too. So like I feel like women started to play and they just like people were never just really interested in it for some reason, whatever reason. So we never really just. I mean, now everybody wants to hop on the train because you see like Angel Reese, you see everybody getting all intense and stuff, and they want to see that type of stuff. But I mean, it's always been like that. They just pick and choose. I don't know.
So you mentioned Angel Reese. Do any of you have any women's basketball players that you look up to, or that you take certain things from? No.
I feel like my favorite players are kind of like the players who are like really good, but like more in the background. So like Jackie Young, like she's really like, she's best, like basically one of the best players, but like you would never really know it because she's like kind of behind Enrique, who's like more flashy. But it's like you have Jackie Young over here who drops like 20 a night too. But it's like, you know,
Quiet.
she's kind of like smoother with it. Yeah, kind of more chill. So I really like players like that.
Me personally, I love me some Kelsey Plum.
Yeah,
Always,
I was about
always.
to say that too.
And you know, she plays on the Aces. I'm from Las Vegas, so
Okay.
go Aces.
First time.
But I love her jump shot. It's so automatic. Yeah. Hope I can shoot like that one day.
I like Kelsey Plum too because I just like players who bring like fire, bring everything to the floor. They give it all they got.
I don't have one. I mean, I respect players' games and everything, but I don't like look up to a player. Nothing like rude or anything. It's just not. Yeah, I like to just pave my own way type. That makes sense.
Mhm.
All right. Okay.
So we're about to finish off. I would like to ask you guys, do you guys have any advice to any players who are going to come to college, and what would you say to them?
I only got 1 year of experience, but what I would say based off this year is do your work and make sure like you have a schedule so that you can keep up with basketball, school, friends, all that outside stuff. And I would say once you get here, get your work done first, be on time to everything so you can have like at least a weekend break or something like that, and just do what your coaches and your teammates tell you. Nothing's personal. They're just trying to make you better. So
I think a good one is to always remember why you play, like what made you start in the first place, because you're gonna go through a lot of adversity, a lot, especially if you plan on playing for years. And sometimes it steers you away from the bigger picture. So I say, remember your passion and remember why you play.
I would say trust yourself and kind of like follow your own path and follow your own journey, because I came from another university and I loved that school, but I feel like it wasn't really for me. And when I transferred, I came to HBCU where I felt like I could be around people who look like me and like kind of supported me and like celebrated my culture. So I really feel like more comfortable and like I'm like in a place where I'm supposed to be.
I'd say most importantly, just stay true to yourself. you're going to be coming to this new place with a whole bunch of people, and there's going to be a lot of people trying to influence you. Like she said, a lot of adversity. Really just, at the end of the day, stay true to who you are. Remember your passion, remember your values, and don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't do.
I was about to say that. I was about to like try and be like, do not let anybody tell you you can't like go any level you want to, because I didn't have like any D1 offers. I had a couple D2 and JUCOs, D3, and then I got the opportunity to come here and play. And like my freshman year was good. Like I played good, and I wanted to show that I wanted to prove that I could play. I wanted to prove that I could play with D1 players. So don't let anybody tell you you can't do this, you can't do that, you're not good enough.
So thank you so much for answering these questions and being here today. I really appreciate your time. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you next episode. Stay